Hi, everybody. How is it going? I hope you're doing great, like I'm doing. All right. Uh, Here I'm doing a video related with a movie. All right. And the impact of this movie on society. All right. Well, all movies. Well, not all, but some movies have certain impact in people's minds and also in societies worldwide. Okay, and I think one of the greatest movies we have to analyze, all right, and we really need to think about the meaning, all right, is Planet of the Apes. All right. By the way, I have this uh, planet Mars Saturn that I found on the internet. Right, Mars Saturn. I made a T-shirt as well. It's just a planet. All right, but yeah, according to some theories, they say that this planet has an impact, a direct impact since beginning of times. Well, according to some science fiction theories. Well, science fiction is science fiction. You can call me Pinocho, but this is how it is. According to some theories, they say that uh, actually the planet that is ruling the world since beginning of times is Mars, Saturn, and also Jupiter. But yeah, I mean, I know you can call me crazy and yeah, Pinocchio, whatever. That's okay. That's okay. But I think in this video, it's very important to understand and to analyze the movie The Planet of the Apes, especially The Planet of the Apes, the second part. Okay, because yeah, there are like 6 or 7 movies, all right, of Planet of the Apes, but to me, the most important ones are the first and second one because on the first and the second one you can understand the real meaning and what the director want to pretty much the meaning actually what the director is pretty much talking about, what he's trying to pretty much explain, all right, what type of theory, science fiction theory is trying to explain, because yeah, The Planet of the Apes is a science fiction movie, all right, it's a sci-fi movie, all right, and it's very important to, I think, for Hollywood and for people to understand the magnitude of Planet of the Apes 1, the first and the second one, and the rest as well. But on the first and on the second one, they pretty much explain everyone how this group of astronauts, explorers, okay, cosmic astronauts, traveling across the universe, all of the sudden they pretty much, without knowing, they travel through time on the future, and they arrive on the same planet, which is Earth. Okay, which is Earth. So people say that it's actually Earth, Mars, Saturn, or Mars, Saturn, Earth. But however, what the movie is talking about, the first and the second one, is about an atomic war, all right, and how the astronauts didn't realize that pretty much the world was already destroyed by a human atomic war, okay, by a global human atomic war. So during the times, the apes, which represent the animals, all right, who evolve into some type of rational animal behavior, right? And started to control the world instead of the humans, all right? And they capture some of the, the fewer humans after the war, because after the nuclear war, because they capture it and they keep it in jail, the ape, these evolved apes, because the humans destroyed the world with nuclear war, with nuclear bombs. Okay, so that's why they capture the characters, and that's why they keep persecuting these apes, the character, the humans, all right. And when they see a human, well, they capture it and pretty much put it into some type of prisons, all right, in jails, because they knew that they destroyed the world with atomic bombs. Okay, and actually, on the second part of Planet of the Apes 2, well, at the end of the movie, we can see some type of some type of mass, some type of ritual, all right, like with humans, you know, praying into an atomic bomb, all right, praying to an atomic bomb, which represents for these left humans who were like hiding from the apes, because yeah, on the movie, well, if you watch the movie, you cannot, well, you know that if you already watched the movie, you're not gonna let me lie that there were some left humans, all right, and those left humans were like having some type of cult for the atomic bomb, okay, for the atomic bomb. And actually, there is some type of, well, no, there is a scene, the one of the ended scenes of Planet of the Apes 2, where this group of humans are like taking like some type of mask off, and their their faces are all burned, okay, and they're praying, okay, to like their god, okay, according to the movie, of course, and their god is the atomic bomb, okay, at the end of the movie, all right. So that's one of the reasons why the apes were persecuting the humans, all right, because the apes evolve, all right, and they of course didn't want any type of conflict, and of course any type of destruction on Earth, okay, and that's why on the movie they have these evolved apes with super intelligence, even though if they doesn't look with this super intelligence, but they have super intelligence because they're ruling the world and they have a religion, right? Well, their main goal is to capture all humans, because what we all humans done, all right, and that's pretty much like certain type of atomic war, all right. And you can see the Statue of Liberty on Planet of the Apes 1 on the end, well, this famous scene, all right, and yeah, and Bonito, which is one of the characters, Bonito, well, they call it Bonito, didn't realize that he was on Earth, and actually, Earth was already controlled by evolved apes with super intelligence and with religion and with orders, like some type of divine orders to capture all humans, because what they done, okay, according to the movie. And what they done is destroy the world with atomic bombs, okay? And the second part, um, we can see how some hidden humans who were like hiding from the apes because the apes are in control of Earth, of planet Earth, okay, or Mars Earth, however, okay, not Earth. Um, they're praying, having this cult for their towards their god, which is the atomic bomb, okay, which is very creepy, but to me is a movie where you can reflect a lot and really think about the impact of mankind, all right, uh, towards the planet and how that situation can actually can happen, all right, can happen, all right, if someday we have certain type of nuclear war, which I hope not. We have never have the the atomic bombs are never activated, and the atomic silos or whatever. I hope that never happens. But according to the movie, if the apes evolved, it was because they had certain type of divine order due to the nuclear destruction, right? That the humans done on planet Earth. Okay, so that's to me that's why to me Planet of the Apes 1 and 2 are the first and second part like the best ones because pretty much explains a very serious situation that can happen, all right, and still there, all right, especially on the in countries that have nuclear weapons and that can happen, a nuclear war. I hope that never happened. Okay, and it will never happen. But yeah, there are still atomic bombs in the world, and yeah. So what the movie's talking about is about that pretty much situation. In case if that situation happens, well, that's why these apes evolve and control the Earth. Okay, the planet Earth instead of humans. All right, so that's to me a very interesting movie, the Planet of the Apes 1 and 2, and the rest as well. But the first two are like, wow, explain you a lot and the consequences of and the fear of the nuclear weapons. All right, and how can distortion humanity? If how can distortion humanity as a whole for in all the world, okay, and turn us into pretty much Mars, Saturn. Now, I hope that never happened. I knock wood. I hope that never happens. But yeah, that's pretty much my critic. No, my critic. My analysis about Planet of the Apes and the meaning, all right, of Planet of the Apes 1 and 2. I hope you had a great time and all the best. Greetings to YouTube.